as you know with dominance, everything is done through love and through care and looking after the person who you're playing with. Now, this is a really like rough exercise, but what I really want to do is like show you that some women absolutely love rough sex and they love to be like a little bit manhandled and like pinned against the wall, thrown down and really taken. It's such a beautiful position to have when you see a woman and you come home and she's just laying there or kneeling for you, and you've kind of set up this scene of like you could be doing this for like a month in advance, a week in advance. I'm like, I want you to come to my house wearing X, Y, and Z. I want your hair done like this. I want your nails done like this. I want you waiting in my house on your knees, and then you're waiting for me. By doing that, you've got that like verbal dominance as she's waiting there, and it's such a beautiful thing if you're into this, of like seeing her just waiting there, wanting to give herself fully to you. And when she's in this position, and of course she's willing and she wants to do this as well, it builds up that sexual tension. She's done her nails exactly how you've told her to do it. She's done her toenails and stuff like that. She's made herself look absolutely immaculate, and she could be doing this at coming to your house and then like waiting on her knees like this. Or what could happen is you could she could be waiting at her house, and then you just like barge in and you have like this thing that you set up, and it's really, really hot, and you can like talk about this obviously beforehand and negotiate about what you want to try and what you want to do. But then having this position, having her in this position, it's like such a beautiful thing. Like she's waiting, she's on her knees to do all sorts of things, and it's just really fucking amazing. Anyway, while we're in this position, what you can do when you get there, you can just really inspect her and have a look when you get home. She's like really looking sexy, and you're like saying how amazing she looks. And you don't just want to jump straight into just like having sex with her and doing those things. You really want to take your time, warm her up, and really just embrace her body. But for this, another thing you could do is be a bit more aggressive, and you could be a bit more like rough with her because you've already negotiated this and you've already talked about it. So she could be waiting on her knees at home for you, and she's just like really like waiting patiently, and she could be on your knees, and she could hear the door open, and she could just like that anticipation, that build up, that like what's going to happen next. I don't know when he's going to touch me. I don't know what he's going to say. Oh my God, that build up, that anticipation, that's what causes like a lot of like those feelings, and like that build up of that sexual tension as well. And like, oh my God, this is really fucking, oh, I just don't know what's going to happen. It's like so many things running through her mind, and like that unknown really causes a lot of attraction. It causes like a lot of like, oh my God, I just really want to explore this, and that causes excitement. So she could be getting home when you're waiting like this, and you could just be like really caressing her, and even that touch, because you haven't touched her yet, will allow her to like really just be really, really relaxed, and like really like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? And then what you could do would be this. This is like one example. You could like literally, after she's here like this, you could just pick her up, you could throw her on the bed and then start fucking her and start like doing all the fingering stuff. Or you can literally be a bit rougher and you can do something like this. So she's in this position, and what you're doing, you can literally, she doesn't know you're there, you could walk up from behind her with like the hand grip, grab her behind the neck, get her up like this, slam her into the wall with her head to the side. So you don't want the first one where her head goes like this, because that's going to hurt. You can slam her head to the side of the wall, and then you're in like this. And then you're holding her like that, and then you're dropping down to the knees, and then you're just really, really close, and you can really talk to her like, I've got you. You can even push her into the wall while you're holding her here and say, you don't know what's in store tonight. You are in big trouble. I'm going to do some shit to you that you've never had done to you in your life. Whatever the fuck you want to say. You're really just like having that fun, and you're communicating with her, and you're just like being playful and like teasing, but now she's like, oh my God, he's got me. And by this point, she's probably like really deep breaths and going, oh my God, like panting, like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Like, you have no idea what's going to happen. You have no idea. And you can start like saying the dirty talk, I'm going to do this, this, and this to you, whatever you want to say, whatever turns you on, but you can really start like saying like, you are in such trouble. Like she's gone to all this effort and like made herself look hot, and I go, I told you, you've had all week to dress like this, and this is the way you dress for me? I'm so fucking disappointed. But it's like in a fun way you're saying it. It's like, I'm so disappointed in the way you did this. And she knows it's joking, but like, the things I'm going to do to you tonight, I'm just going to give you so many orgasms. But when I give you all these orgasms, like, you're going to have to come when I tell you to come. Do you understand? And you're getting her to acknowledge stuff as well when you're doing this. So we'll go back to this position. I'm kneeling down, please. kneeling down, so I'm going to speed that one up a little bit. So this time you can go a little bit faster, so you can really grab her like this, pull her up like that, throw her in there, hold her in. So you're really close and like, I'm going to do some shit to you you've never seen before. Push it down, hold her by the knees and grab her, and then like really relax. And start to breathe in gently with her. Start to breathe in slowly. And just holding her. Just holding her here, nuzzling her. You can do that. So it's like kind of like that whoosh. Like that really that really rough. And then it's like that sensual. Like whoosh. And it's playing with those emotions and playing with that tempo. And that tempo is what's going to cause like a lot of spike and a rush. Like what's going to happen next? That excitement. And that excitement is going to make her go, oh my God, this guy is fucking awesome. But everything is done from love and a caring place. And remember, doing all these exercises develops a deep bond between the two of you, and it takes a lot of trust. So just don't do this on a chick who you met on a one-night stand. Do this with a chick who you've met and you've got a lot of connection with, and then you can start like negotiating and playing with like the roughness, the levels and stuff like that. But remember, it's like that diversity of like that roughness and that softness all entwined with each other.